Visiting with Huell Hauser is made possible through a generous grant from the Ralph M. Parsons Foundation.
Well, here we are. This is going to be another one of those amazing adventures we all go on together. We have come down here to the Los Angeles Convention Center. It's Sunday morning, about 11:15, and we are here at the invitation of this lady right here. Introduce yourselves to everybody.
Thank you. My name is Satcharan Simran Kaur Khalsa.
And you invited us to come down here to experience what?
This is our celebration of Baisakhi, and Baisakhi is our celebration of rebirth and renewal.
Well, now, when you say our, what are you talking about?
We're talking about the Sikh community.
The Sikh community, and the reason I accepted your invitation is that I think so many of us see Sikhs walking around with the white turbans and the white, what do you call it?
We call it Bana. Our dress is Bana, and it's our projection.
Well, we see you around town wearing this, but we really don't know what this is all about, do we?
No, you don't, and that's why we invited you. The Sikh religion started in northern India about 500 years ago.
So it's a new religion.
It's a very new religion, and this is our celebration that commemorates some events that happened about 300 years ago. And we are excited about having you here, about inviting the people to observe what we do so we can share some of our life with them.
Well, we're also sharing the littlest Sikh here. This is an amazing little outfit here. Your name is?
Siri Dev Takar.
And this is?
Guru Prakash Singh.
Wow, what a name.
Yeah, it means God's light.
And look at the little outfit you've got him in. Now, is this what little Sikhs wear?
It's actually the same as what men Sikh wear. It's just smaller.
Wow. Well.
And what it is, it's a long shirt and churidars underneath, long pants that gather at the bottom.
Well, you've got a full day here today, don't you?
Yes, we do.
We will see you later on during the day. Our tour starts. Louis and I have already been inside the shoe room, and the shoe room is full of shoes because it's important that we take off our shoes.
It's a sign of respect and cleanliness and the highest level of purity that we take off our shoes before we enter the Gurdwara, which is the court of the Guru, where our sacred Guru rests.
So we've got our shoes off. I was warned so I could wear clean socks today. Usually my socks are either dirty or have a hole in them. But Louis and I are both dressed for the occasion today, and now we're going in.
This is what we call our Gurdwara.
Our, what is it?
Gurdwara. It means the court of the Guru.
And this is an amazing place. It is very, very colorful, and this would be the equivalent, I guess, of a sanctuary.
Yes, it's our temple, and it's where we come to worship and to honor our Guru, which is the living word, the word of God.
Now, you believe in God in the traditional sense?
We believe that there's one God. God created everything, and God has many names. You can worship God in many names or under many forms. But similar to the Bible, in the beginning there was the Word, and the Word was God, and the Word was with God. So do we believe that the creation began with the sound, with the vibration, which we call Ekonkar.
So this is what you were telling me, that your religion, really, rather than having sermons,
that's right,
traditional sermons, it's all done with music.
Our scriptures are in the physical form of a book, which we call Siddhi Guru Granth Sahib. And it's a collection of, it's 1,430 pages. It's collections of the writings and songs of several of the Sikh gurus, and about 30 or 40 Hindu and Muslim saints who were contemporary to that period in India from 500 to 300 years ago. It's all composed in different musical rags or different musical melodies.
Sounds almost like a chant in a way.
Yes, it is like a chant, and the vibration of the kirtan is what we call it, and the vibration allows you to merge with the consciousness of God. So it's our way of elevating our consciousness to be one with God. And so we come We wash our feet.
Wait a minute, let's watch. Oh, I hadn't seen this.
Yeah.
You would take off your socks. You would wash your feet right here.
A requirement.
It's not a requirement, but you wash. Oh, look. Now I'm wearing socks, so I can't.
Come around.
I'll come around, Louis. Let's go around over here. But they wash their feet in this water with the petals in it.
Yes, and we go forward in prayer and in reverence, and we bow our heads at the feet of our Guru.
So this is your sanctuary here.
We've made it our sanctuary for the day.
So you've kind of built your own sanctuary in here today.
We've transformed the convention center into our sanctuary.
Can we, this will be going on all day, won't it?
Yes.
Can we go back outside and talk a little bit more, and then we'll come back in here? This is a beautiful music.
Thank you.
It's a beautiful.
But these are all devotional songs. They're basically songs about love for God and that devotion of God and that experience you have in devotion of God. And by singing that, you can have that same experience. It's like singing in the choir.
Yeah.
You get that same experience.
But people aren't singing in the congregation here today.
Some do and some don't.
So you could either sing or not sing. Hello? Sir?
Listen to the music and meditate internally on your soul.
So it's an internalized thing.
Yeah, you meditate, like close your eyes, take the word inside, and it's for your soul.
So he is seated here in this position. This is a very Eastern religion. It's all Eastern, isn't it?
Yes, it comes from India, and we sit on the floor in a very comfortable position.
Now, I guess we should also talk about why I'm wearing this on my head.
Yes,
I don't know what it looks like. I was afraid to look in the mirror to see, but why am I covered?
We cover our heads as Sikhs as a sign of respect. And again, our turban is our crown.
Now look, here come a whole group of people in, and they're wearing different types of coverings. Some have traditional turbans, others, the women all have the...
It's called a chuni.
It's
like a veil.
I see. So you can either wear, I guess everybody has to have their head covered.
Everybody has to have their head covered. There's different styles of doing it, and there's different styles of turbans also, which we'll be showing you later today also with some of the folks here.
And you told me you don't cut your hair.
We do not cut our hair. We don't shave. We don't cut our hair.
How long can your hair get if you don't cut
Well,
it?
different people have different lengths of hair. I know bald Sikhs. Myself, I haven't cut my hair in over 20 years. My hair is about waist length.
Really?
It's getting a little thinner now.
And look at this beard. This is a great beard.
Yeah, no doubt. Thank you.
Your name is?
Bahadur Singh.
Now, were you born and raised a Sikh?
Yeah.
And
Yes.
you have come to Los Angeles from India, or were you born here?
No, I came to Los Angeles about 7 years ago.
And I guess it was good to see other Sikhs in the community that there's...
Yes. It's really privilege to be in this community and have this type of system. This really unique. First of all, to get up early in the morning and earn with the righteous way, then share with needy people. So you will just go down and you will see that there is a free kitchen that is unique. Everybody will sit in the same row, either that is a king or just an ordinary person.
So it's a religion that shares with
Absolutely.
others.
That's a major part of the religion. It's something that's open to all. At our main shrine, the Golden Temple in India, it has doors on all four sides, symbolizing that it's open to all. One of the traditions, as Bahadur mentioned, is we have a tradition of the free kitchen, the community kitchen. We call it Guru Ka Langar, the Guru's kitchen. And it's a part of every service. It's a vegetarian meal, and everybody sits and eats together. It was a radical thing when it was created in India because it was a time of great social stratification. And the Gurus mandated that anybody who wanted to see them first had to eat the langar. There's a story of how even when the emperor came to visit one of the Gurus, he was told that the Guru wouldn't see him until he sat and had langar and ate with everybody else first.
Langar means?
That's the food. That's the community kitchen, which we'll give you some samples of that.
Yeah, because you promised me I was going to be eating today.
That's right. We want
She
to
knew
keep
how
you
to get me down
well
here.
fed. That's right.
Now we are going. Now look, he's got on a colored turban. Hi. What is the story behind this particular turban?
Well, it's called Akali blue, and a lot of the Akali Sikhs in India wear this color. I saw it last year and really liked it. I bought it in India.
So you don't have to just wear white, although I think most of us, when we think of Sikhs, think of this pure white outfit that you wear. Is this for special occasions?
Yeah, I mix it up. I wear different colors just for different effects.
And what kind of comments do you get from people when they see you? What do they ask you? What kinds of questions?
They're curious what the
Yeah.
different colors are all about.
No, but I mean just about the whole thing.
A lot of times they say, where are you from? What country are you from? I say I'm American. Just practice a world religion called Sikhism. So, yeah.
Well, that's what we're hoping to do today is to answer. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Your name again?
Mahan Akal Singh.
Mahan Akal Singh. And I just felt your bracelet here, which is another thing that you were telling me
That's
about.
right. It's called the Kara. K-A-R-A would be.
K-A-R-A. And everybody wears one of these?
Steel bracelet.
That signifies what?
Many things, but strength, the strength of steel. It's good for your aura and your magnetic field, and also shows your commitment to your path, to the Dharma.
The men wear them on the left hand, on the right hand, and the women wear them on the left.
So you've got yours on as well.
Mine's on the left hand. The lunar side or the feminine side is the left. The right or masculine sun side is the male.
Now we're going down here because the kids are down here.
Kids are down this direction.
Okay, now we have come down the hall here, and we are, oh boy, look at the colorful, look at this.
Yeah.
We got the kids.
Yeah.
These
Now-
are the children from the Riverside Gurdwara.
You are from Riverside.
I am from Riverside.
Well, explain to us what's happening here. Who are the kids?
These are the kids who are in our Punjabi class. We teach Punjabi in Gurdwara Riverside. Our scriptures are written in Punjabi.
Punjabi?
Punjabi, that's the language in Gurmukhi script.
Now, are they going to be performing today?
They are going to be performing.
Could we hear a little bit of what they're going to do?
They are going to do right now. Go ahead.
Has a wonderful rhythm to it.
Yes, it does. It really does.
Now, you were telling me about these instruments that they're playing.
These are harmoniums, and harmoniums are an instrument that were introduced to India by the English missionaries back in the, I would say, the 17th or 18th century. And it was something that, because they needed something that they could do their hymns on in their missionary work. And
Look at this, Louis. It's almost like an accordion
right,
and a piano or
That's right.
something combined.
that's right.
Oh, wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, it really is. Originally, the music was performed on stringed instruments, and then this was something that was introduced to India. It's used all over in India in many different traditions, and we have today here some of the best known classical Sikh musicians that are renowned throughout the world for their expertise in performing.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at this.
They just finished practicing and they're having their snacks right now.
So this is a whole, are you in charge around here?
No, I work with some of the older girls on the Gurbani Kirtan.
So everybody's from different groups here. I mean, they're not all from the same,
Gurdwara.
what do you call them?
Gurdwara. They're not all from the same Gurdwara.
That's like congregation.
That's right. Many different Gurdwaras are coming together today to share in this joyful celebration.
All over Southern California, basically, or greater Los Angeles area.
Do most people, most Sikhs know everybody else? It seems like there's a real sense of family here.
I think as much as most congregations and other faiths know each other, you know, we see each other year to year, so we have a lot of relationships between each other.
But you're spread out all over Southern.
All over the place, so there may be months before we see each other.
How many Sikhs are there in Southern California?
In Southern California,
About between 10 and 15,000
Throughout Southern California.
throughout Southern California, right?
Well, it's certainly a colorful.
Oh, you bet. You
I mean,
bet.
there's just a lot of color here.
Oh, you bet.
Oh, look, here's a lady. Hello.
hi, you can speak with
Now
her.
you're not
No,
wearing
I'm
you're not wearing white.
No, I'm wearing pink for Baisakhi.
I like this. I like this. I like this.
Thank you.
And here's another beautiful dress here. Your name?
Dedham Dave.
Now, do you have the flexibility of wearing something like this?
This is off-white, actually. So, you know, I consider it in the milieu. And,
So
I mean,
there's a
flashy
little flexibility there.
flashy dressing, you know, we still, you know, embellish our wear. You know, that's definitely acceptable.
Now, you're wearing a cross.
I am.
Does this mean, how does that fit in with the religion?
I don't know. I think there's one God, and he appears in all kinds of forms to all kinds of people.
Right. So that's what you were telling me earlier about there's one God.
That's right.
That can take many different.
That's right. That's right. One God. There's many different ways to express God, express your worship for God. We're very inclusive in that. We have, if you look at it, we have people who are Hindus, Sikhs, Jews, Christians, Muslims, Buddhists.
You also have kids who are kids. Who are kids.
You bet.
Look at this. This is great. Everybody having a good time. Kids going all over the place. Look at this, Louis. Are you in charge around here?
No.
Who's in charge? Wait a minute. Well, you sound like you're in charge.
Me? No, I'm not in charge. I'll get the lady in charge.
But I'm taking a tour today. Tell me a little bit about what we're seeing.
Okay, we have children's program here, and every Sunday we have a children's program where they're learning to play the harmonium, which is a hand organ, and then we also have the kids doing celestial communication, so the little kids can join in, and it's basically their way of meditating, and then they move their hands and they learn how to be more graceful and like tune into like subtle energy, you know what I mean?
Well, it's a real energy kind of a thing, an Eastern kind of a thing.
Right.
There's a martial tradition in Sikh Dharma, because at the time that it developed in India, there was a need for people to stand up for the rights of others. So the Sikhs assume that role and have consistently been in the forefront of human rights and religious freedom for all people.
That's why you're wearing the...
That's why we wear it. It's called the kirpan. And what this kirpan, and it's a dagger. We have 5 symbols, and they all begin, in the Punjabi language, they all begin with the letter K. And the first is the kesh, which is the uncut hair. The second would be the kanga, which is a little comb. I have a little comb right in.
Oh my gosh.
As you can see.
Oh, well look, Louis, here's a comb. So everybody has a comb inside the turban.
And the comb symbolizes cleanliness. Then there is the kata, which is the steel bracelet, which we've covered already. Then there's kachera, which is a kind of shorts that soldiers wore at the time, which enabled one to fight easily without having to hold on to your robe or whatever, and also symbolizing chastity, and we're very much into marriage and family and honoring those vows also. And then the fifth is the kirpan, which is a dagger, which is a symbol of our commitment to stand for the rights of others.
Now that's not ever taken out and used in anger, is it?
Only in defense.
Yeah.
Only in defense. We venerate weapons. We use swords as religious items of worship, and you'll see inside in our Gurdwara by the Guru in front. You'll see a number of swords arrayed out there for people to see.
You know what I'm seeing when I look around here is what I think most of us see when we travel around the streets of Los Angeles. You can't get away from the impression that the outfit makes. It raises so many questions in one's mind because it's just not something you're used to seeing out on the street.
You're absolutely right. But as far as I'm considered now, I've been wearing this for 20 years now.
Yeah.
And it's just something I'm very comfortable with. I see it as like my uniform, and it's like a royal uniform. It's like it gives me that sense of nobility, and it's like a billboard for people. It definitely does attract people.
Yeah. Okay, now we have come to the bazaar.
This is our bazaar. We have many people involved in many different businesses with things for sale.
Wait a minute, I recognize this guy.
Oh, you bet. This is Harnar Singh from Venice.
This guy your picture is in more places. You're the famous guy down on Venice Beach.
I'll be there later this afternoon.
So you've really given a face to a lot of this.
That's right.
Well, I've definitely sung songs to a lot of people, and it's a spiritual vibration.
Wow. Well, nice to meet you. I've never seen you anywhere but on Venice Beach.
Happiness, blessings. Happy Baisakhi.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, now oh boy, look at all of this.
No, this is actually something to do with Web TV, but...
Web TV, Sikhs on Web TV.
Yes, hi, how are
so
you?
Can just...
This is the gentleman that is the creator.
How do you find out about it on the internet?
Well, right now, if you look on SikhNet.com, you can see the URL is right here.
Here it is, right up here, SikhNet.com.
And basically, there's all kinds of information on Sikhism and what we're all about. Discussion postings, chat. It's a whole, it's a community.
See, this is interesting. You've got the very old and the very new. It's this interesting mix of everything. Look at this room. It's just filled with... See, you have traditional...
Yeah, these are
beads.
These are malas made for meditation. It's a meditation aid.
Look at these, Louis, these beads.
This lady here, Guru Kiran, is the maker of these.
Hi, how are you doing?
Thank you.
These
it's a pleasure to meet you.
Traditional meditation beads?
Yes, they are. They're a way of meditating to enhance your wisdom, your knowledge, your prosperity, your health, and your heart and your communication.
Wow, these are very nice. We're walking along. We're getting the whole tour. Oh, here are the bracelets that everybody has.
These are the kuttas, yes, and you pick your size. We've got from the very small for babies.
Now, would it be considered sacrilegious for someone like me, who is not a Sikh, to wear one of these bracelets?
Not at all.
Really?
Not at all.
Many of our yoga students buy kuttas and they like to wear them. It gives you a sense of strength and unity with the infinite.
I think I'm going to come back and get one of those, because that's a very nice... more beads over here, and these traditional looking, what are these?
Well, this is a symbol called the Adi Shakti, and it's a symbol of infinity and of God. And what we have is a khanda, which is a double-edged sword, which in some ways represents light and dark, the male and the female, surrounded by what's called a chakra, which is like a wheel or a round disc, which is like the totality of all infinity, with two swords on either side.
Boy, there is a lot of symbolism here, isn't there?
Absolutely.
How are women, what is the role of women in the Sikh religion?
Women are revered as the mother of all, and women are equals to men, and also considered strength and leaders in our community. and as the mothers and as the creators, that creative force and creative energy that comes from women.
Can women be the sit up at the front of the?
Absolutely, and there is no.
There is
Gender, there's no gender bias in
Khalsa.
in the Khalsa. There's no gender bias in terms of serving or reading from the scriptures or playing the kirtan.
Yeah.
It's open to all.
This sounds good to me. Sounds good. I mean, do you all do missionary work? Is that what?
Well, we don't.
I guess that's what I'm here for today,
Well,
isn't it?
We're in some sense, we don't do any proselytizing. That was one of the things that attracted me to it 20 years ago, is that there's not someone saying this is the only way that there is for anybody. But this is a way, this works for me. It's I've had an experience of kind of an elevation of my own spirit. I've had that experience by practicing this way of life. So I share that with others. It's up to them to make the decision whether it's appropriate for them or not.
Well, that sounds good. Let's continue our tour. Oh, here are the actual robes here.
These are some beautiful cotton clothes that are made by our dear friend Pamela Mogil.
Hello, how are you? You make all of these?
Yes, I do. I design and manufacture here in Los Angeles.
So there's a good market for that.
And we like to wear natural fibers because they breathe and they allow us to be very free and flowing.
You'll also hear, this is Sada Sadze.
I'm a big fan of yours.
Nice to meet you.
We love your show.
Thank you.
So thank you for coming.
A sample of some of the products.
Brought you some of the goodies, some of the products that our community makes. Our business is called Golden Temple Natural Products. And we make cereals, a rainforest cereal, and rainforest crisp cereal. We have our Yogi tea, ancient Indian formula teas for your health and exuberance, and some natural beauty care products to keep you young and vigorous.
Boy, you got it all right in one bag there.
There you go.
But, this is for us?
For you guys, yeah.
Oh,
we just want
I'll put it aside for you.
Thank you guys for coming to the event today, and appreciate
Now,
you
is
spending
there a
time with
certain
us.
food that Sikhs eat or don't eat?
Well, we pretty much will eat, we're vegetarians, so anything that falls within the vegetarian umbrella we'll enjoy.
You know, I don't know, that may disqualify me. I like a big old
But
pound
pizza
of red
is
meat every
always
once
good
in a
too,
while.
you know. So, but I'm sure they're going to take you downstairs to the Langar Hall,
Yes.
and you'll get to try some traditional Sikh dishes, bean dishes and dals and sabzis, which are curries. You'll enjoy that a lot. Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Well,
Pretty
I'm
good.
looking forward to that. Nice to meet you, too.
Huel.
Nice
we love
to
your
meet
show.
you
We
all.
love
Thank
your
you.
show.
I feel
It's always fun.
so much at home here. It's
great.
very warm and friendly.
Well, you're in our homes all the time, so
well,
you
no,
know.
but I mean, there's a good feeling here.
Good. Well, this is family. You know, anybody that comes here is welcome, and just extends our family even larger. So everyone's welcome.
Thank you very
Okay,
much.
thank
you very much. Boy, it's getting crowded.
Yes, it is. There's a lot of people joining us now, and we have lots of, you can see colorful people and people coming in the traditional Khalsa colors of blue and orange.
Now, a lot of people are actually from India.
That's right.
And then there are a lot of people who are obviously new members here in Los Angeles.
That's right. Many of us are Americans who adopted the Sikh religion, and then many of us are Indian Sikhs who have moved from India to America, and we all come here together today to celebrate Baisakhi.
Hello. Your name?
Karamjit.
And you have been in Los Angeles how long?
8 years.
8 years.
Yes.
And you practice your religion where? What part of the city do you?
Buena Park, IGS.
Buena Park?
Yes. IGS. Yes.
Hacienda High.
IGS, yes.
Well, nice to meet you. And your daughter's name is?
Sukuman.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
It's interesting to see that many of the Indians who have come here, and some of them want to blend in with the American society. And so some of them have stopped wearing the turban or cut their hair. But when they come to Gurdwara, they will always cover their head in respect. And
Isn't that interesting?
Yes, but we're all Sikhs. Whether we wear the bana all the time or not, we're all Sikhs in our hearts.
So some people would wear this all the time.
Yes.
Others would just wear it for special occasions. It really doesn't make any difference.
That's right. It's really how you choose to live your projection as a Sikh.
I got you.
And some of us choose to live that projection every day. And those of us who've adopted the religion, we tend to adopt it in the more traditional way.
That's probably what appealed to you about it, were the
That's right.
traditional things about it.
That's right, exactly.
Now we've come to the food section, and I'm standing here with
Gurcharan Singh.
And tell us what it is that we're getting.
Well, we have rice here, which is an Indian rice made with cumin seeds and ghee. We have dal, which is lentils.
Okay, so this is lentil we're getting put on here.
And then we have mixed vegetables here, kind of peas, carrots, potatoes, and in a curry base, a very typical Indian dish.
Okay, so this is peas, carrots, and potatoes with some curry.
Yeah, it's a typical Indian dish that you get with curry.
Oh, look.
Now, this puri is a kind of bread which is fried in ghee, which is a very typical mid-Indian feast.
Oh, and look at this, Louis. This is kind of a
rice pudding with milk.
Pudding.
Rice pudding with milk. And we have almonds which are sautéed, and you put them on right on top.
Wow. So this is this a traditional Indian meal here that we're having?
This would be a typical Indian traditional meal with the chapatis, with the beans, the vegetables, and the rice. So it's like a complete thing. You have the proteins, you have the carbohydrates, you also have bread, which is very staple of northern India.
And what you don't have is meat.
Well, by rights, Sikhs are not supposed to have meat. They're supposed to be vegetarians. But a lot of people these days who come into America, they want to ape the West, they do eat meat. But unfortunately today, there's no meat here.
Well,
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
No, that's okay. I'm just, oh, wait a minute. What's this?
We have salad here, and these are fried fritters made from garbanzo flour.
Fried fritters.
Yep. Called pakoras.
Pakoras?
Yeah.
They're traditional Indian appetizers.
They're what?
Traditional Indian appetizers.
I gotcha.
Tell them about the honor of serving Guru.
Well, you notice I grabbed the spoon from you when you started to serve yourself.
Yeah.
We consider it an honor to serve you your food, so we wouldn't want you to have to serve yourself.
Did I do anything wrong?
No. I just wanted to not lose the opportunity to serve you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Boy, this is. You could be careful. You could do the wrong thing here, couldn't you?
Not at all, not the wrong thing, but we do want you to feel honored and be our welcome guests here.
If I may add one more last thing, one of the reasons why he took the spoon away from me was, as Sikhs, we always love to serve. And the other thing that we like to keep this food, the sanctity of the food, that we have the honor of serving you, because most of the Sikhs here have taken Amrit, which is baptism.
I see.
So these people, will you notice, they had to go wash their hands before they were even allowed to serve. And we like to maintain that. So this is very pure Sattvic food, that's the purest food that you can get today.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Enjoy the food.
So we're going to go eat. Oh, you're not even wearing any shoes at all. I just noticed.
Well, I left mine upstairs with yours.
Now, when we greet one another, how do we greet? What is the...
In the Sikhs, the greeting is Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. That's the greeting. Like if I meet another Sikh person, I will say Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa. That person will say Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. It means Khalsa belongs those who love God and in whose heart all the time God's love is going on. He or she belongs to God. And all his or her successes in life are his successes, not yours. You can't say it's my victory. It's all his victory. In other words, all we believe our victories come from him. All our successes come from him. That's a normal greeting.
And you have your hands together?
We fold our hands like this. That's a tradition. Asian tradition, Indian tradition. That's where it came from.
So people still do that today?
Yes, as a form of prayer.
Well, now, so I would go...
and say Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa.
Oh boy.
Or we'll say Satnam. That's Satnam, which means truth is God's name. Truth is the identity of God.
That's a smaller version of saying that. But the traditional prescribed greeting is Khalsa greeting is what I said. And Waheguru, to make it easier for you, is Wow God.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
Yeah. So wherever our Guru went and he saw God's design He ended up only saying, wow, God, wow, wow, wow. And that's from there it came, wow, Guru.
Wow, Guru.
Guru is for God.
Ah, okay.
Does that make sense?
I say wow a lot anyway.
Yeah, that's right. See, whenever you want to appreciate something, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
You can say nice, 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 very nice, very nice. No, you say wow.
Yeah.
And so he chose this word, and that has become our, main word for, communication between our community to remind ourselves where we belong, who we are.
That's right. Now we've come back in here and the place is full now.
Yes, everyone is coming and gathering. People are coming from all parts of Southern California and really all over the world. And it's very exciting. And some of our children are performing
Well,
for
now
us
that's
right
the
now.
group we heard earlier from Riverside.
That's right. These are the children from the Riverside Gurdwara.
And everyone is seated, and this gets us into this whole area. Both of you told me that yoga is a very important part of how you got interested in this religion.
That's right. I started practicing Kundalini Yoga, and it was an awakening of the soul and consciousness, and I was led and drawn to accept the Sikh religion and Sikh way of life, or Sikh Dharma, as my path and my way of life, my way of connecting with the infinite and with God.
Through yoga.
That's correct, by practicing yoga. I had much the same experience 20 years ago. When I was starting to practice yoga, I was taking it as a PE class up at the University of Oregon. And I enjoyed doing the yoga so much that I kept doing more and more of it and felt so great. The yogic discipline was very similar to the discipline of Sikh Dharma. They go hand in glove. And as I experienced that, I learned more about and researched more about the Sikh way of life and decided that it really worked for me personally.
There is, I don't know whether the camera can pick it up, but there's a lot of energy in this room.
Yes, it's a tremendous amount of energy through the kirtan, through the music, through the guru, which is the center of our devotion. And that energy is very much embodied in the sacred scriptures there.
Now, what are people in line for here?
The people are, as we come in, we wash our feet and then we come forward and we bow in front of the Siddhi Guru Granth Sahib.
That's our scriptures right up there on that throne. And it's as if it's a throne, and so each person goes up and they bow before the throne, putting their forehead on the ground as a sign of humility and acceptance of the sovereignty of the Guru. It's kept on the throne. There's a person with a fly whisk. You can see it's a horsehair fly whisk over it, which is a form of royalty to keep the flies off it. Not that there's any flies in here right now, but it's a form of cleaning the vibrations and keeping it a purified area.
Wow.
You can see we have it like in its own temple, its own structure, which is like a golden temple, a golden dome. Our main shrine in India is the Golden Temple.
Now, do all the temples here in LA have the same setup?
Very similar setup. It's developed over tradition. It's expressed in different ways, but they have a similar setup.
Yes, the Guru is our sacred scriptures, and it's the embodiment as the word, but it's revered almost as if it's a person.
Yeah.
And as a living
it's the living word.
It's the living word. And
it's like an altar would be in my Christian religion.
Exactly. It is an altar, and it's an altar to ourselves, to our highest consciousness, and to live with God.
Now, your name is?
Gyan Singh Khalsa.
And I understand you actually traveled to India to study what you're getting ready to show us.
Yes, well, I spent time in India. I actually went to school there. I graduated from high school there. And during the time that I was there, I learned this specific type of martial art while I was there.
And what is this called? Because this looks like a serious piece of equipment right here.
This is called a Bodhi Dal sword. And it's made by a specific group of Sikhs in India, called Bodhi Dals. And they're sword makers. And the art of Gadka is a discipline that was brought by the sixth Guru, Guru Hargobind, that was to empower the common man to be able to battle 10 soldiers at one time.
So you can take on 10 people, 10 soldiers with that, and the technique that you've learned.
I can do my best.
Now, should we back a lot? I mean,
yeah, it takes
how much room do you have to have here?
It takes a little bit of room, but it's a beautiful martial art. It's as much a dance as it is an actual fighting skill, because the Sikh believes that you're as much a warrior as you are a saint, and it's a combination of being a warrior and a saint, not just a warrior, but a person of protection and a person of deep religious
And you're
belief.
going to get involved in this as well?
Yeah, about maybe 15 years ago, I started in Italy, and from our teacher that was going in India, learning and teaching over there is an American Nanak Dev Singh.
Now, are you all going to be against each other, or just kind of in?
Well, we'll do what we call free play.
Okay.
And then we can show some different moves that you'd use against each other.
Okay, we're watching, and we're also stepping back.
All right, fantastic.
Be careful. Oh boy.
Now there's a few different moves. One of the first moves that you learn is to fend off people from the front and fend off people from the back at the same time.
All right, we're back.
And this move is covering your front portion.
Oh boy.
At the same time, you cover the back portion. So as you move, you can spin around in many different circles, and you're covering yourself on all different sides. Something like that.
Wow, now let's get her involved in this thing.
Okay. Patinama. Patinama is one strike up, one strike down, and one strike up. And that is to prepare the person that you're fighting, that you're going to be battling them.
Okay.
And then you hit the inside of your leg, which is a meridian point, a pressure point, which gives you courage in battle.
All right. Now, how practical is this?
Well, in the age of automatic weapons, it's probably not very practical, but at the time that the Sikhs developed, it was a time of musketry, arrows, and swords, and it was very practical at the time.
This is a beautiful thing to watch.
Oh, thank you.
Do many people know how to do this?
A lot of people practice because it's a mental discipline. It's just like any kind of martial art. It allows you physical strength.
Well, you drew a crowd.
Well, people enjoy watching it.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of fun.
It's like a dance, actually.
Yeah.
It's a powerful martial dance.
Very nice. How sharp is that?
This particular one isn't very sharp. This is more of a practice sword.
Yeah.
But it does, this one is somewhat sharp, but it's a practice sword.
Now, do you have to have a license to carry that thing?
Well, you can't carry them in the state of California, but no, it's really like, it's a discipline. It's for protection, and it's an art of self-discipline and protection, not aggression.
Yeah.
And that's what it's for. It's to protect, not to be aggressive with.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And these are called?
The dress?
The sword.
The sword is it's called a Siddhi Sahib, which is the great sword. But this is a Bodhi Dal sword in particular because of the handle. It allows a better grip.
Now we have come across a fella. Your name is?
Seva Simran Siri Singh.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Good to see you.
You are really a perfect example of a Sikh who is dealing with the world and the interaction between the traditional and you have a job. Your job is?
I'm a postman. I work out of the Venice Post Office.
Now, do you wear this as a postman?
No, I don't wear this. I wear my turban and I wear my postal uniform.
Uh-huh.
Right.
And what do your customers, what do they think?
Well, they're used to it. They're used to it. The dogs love me. Everything seems to go along well.
Well, was there a problem at first, or is it? I mean, I guess that is the question we're talking about. How easy is it to integrate into the life where you wear traditional clothing?
I think it depends a lot on the individual, and how, if they feel comfortable with it, then they come across that way, and it's more easily acceptable. It was a little difficult for me at the beginning. That was about 20 years ago or so. And it was a little difficult because the post office is very traditional, and I was coming in with something on my head, and it was a little strange.
Well, no, the post office is traditional. You are traditional.
We're traditional Sikhs.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's a nice mix, and it really does accomplish. I mean, it's okay for him to wear a uniform for his work, right?
Absolutely, it's fine. Many folks wear uniforms in their works. For some of us, this is our uniform.
Yeah.
But in cases like that, then the person will wear their turban and their uniform.
I got you. Well, nice to meet you, sir.
It was good meeting you, and I want to tell you how much I love your show, Steve.
Thank you very much. Now, we got into this thing about names, too. Your name is?
My name is Satcharan Simrankar, and it means the princess who sits at the lotus feet of truth, meditating on the name of God. So each of our names has a vibration and a meaning, and it inspires us to live to our highest destiny.
And your name?
Is Seva Simran Siri Singh. Seva means selfless service. Simran means meditation on God. Siddhi means greatness. And Singh are the attributes of a lion, courage, which all the men take. All the women take the name of Kaur, K-A-U-R, meaning like a princess. Gracefulness.
And your name?
My name is Siri Atma Singh Khalsa. Siri Atma means God's highest projection. So I'm that pure lion, which is the manifestation as God's highest projection.
Now, did you keep your original names from years ago before you became Sikhs?
No, I've changed my name legally.
Right, most of us change our names.
And what about the Sikhs who were born Sikhs? How do they get their names?
The way in traditional Sikh families, the way a child is named is.
Look at this. This is just. See, this is what captures the imagination of people here in LA when they see something like this. We're so curious because it's so beautiful and wonderful to see something like this.
Well, a lot of people in LA, the first thing is, at first they're very shy towards this. They don't know what to think. Most people actually are afraid, or they've heard different things, or they don't know what to think. So a lot of people steer clear of us. Then there's a lot of people who are curious, and they come up and ask us, and they see what kind of people we really are, and how all that we care about really in our lives is serving and being one with God.
Yeah.
And we don't care what religion you are, as long as everybody's living a pure life and being happy.
Is this your daughter back here?
Yeah, this is my daughter.
She's a little shy.
She's a little bit shy. But she wasn't shy when she was up on stage a few minutes ago. She likes the limelight when it's on her terms.
Sometimes we've been mistaken for Iranians or Arabs. I love telling people whenever they ask me where I'm from, is I tell them I'm from Los Angeles, because I am. I was born and raised in Los Angeles. And I truly am someone that's from Los Angeles.
Because, see, I've lived in LA now almost 20 years, and I've never known until today what the real story was here. I've just always seen these people walking around with the white turbans and the white dresses, but I've never really known.
Well, we're becoming more well-known, and we're working on integrating ourselves into the community as business people and through our practices of yoga and meditation.
Well, I'm learning. It's been very, very interesting because I'm not sure how comfortable people would feel. You know, if I hadn't been invited here today, I might have felt a little more tentative about coming in here.
Sure.
I wouldn't have known whether I would have been welcome or not.
No, everybody's welcome at everything we do.
But you can understand why, maybe.
Oh, certainly, I can understand that.
From the way we dress.
Absolutely. I understand. I had the same experience. I had a curiosity, and that was greater than my fear.
Yeah.
So I got involved. And it's something that works for me. It's certainly not for everybody, but there's a lot that we have to offer to all people, and we're part of this city, and you know, we want to share that with everybody.
Visiting with Huell Howser is made possible through a generous grant from the Ralph M. Parsons Foundation.